Okay, hello, oldies and goodies. This is my A to Z world coins, my collection that I have. And as of yesterday, that was a very long hour and a half. I guess I could have broke it up, just did the A's and then the B's. Oh wait, I didn't make it past the A's. Anyways, I don't. As you'll see, there's a lot of coins that I do need because of my. If you're if you haven't watched my other show, I'm gonna have to probably say it in the beginning. It is I'm trying to collect 20 coins from each country, different denominations, different variations of metal content, etc. The older, the better. The common coins, they're common. That's not what my original intention was for my collection. Was to be more of a older quality numismatic type values, and rare metals, silver, gold, all that stuff like that. But it come to pass, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to do that financially for sure. As I said yesterday, billions of dollars, and on top of that, some countries you're not going to get 20 coins. Some countries. But anyways, there's 195 countries in the world listed by United Nations, and there's probably 30, 40 more countries that are not part of the United Nations. Furthermore, a lot of countries went extinct years and years ago. You got the empires and all that, but so it's a lot. It's a very, very, very we call it massive to have even one coin from each country, just per se. So here it is. I'm on the ABCs. I'm on the B now. I don't think I'm going to make it to the C's, but we'll try to get this as short as possible. You see the coin up on the screen here. It's Bahamas, the 97 Bahama 1 center. And then near the little crest, I showed off Australia yesterday. They have a kangaroo and an emu on each side. This has got the crest for a dolphin. Is that a dolphin? No, kingfish. Sorry. And a stork. So that's kind of what they're using as their logo, their channel icon. As you see, I changed my channel icon, and I have a crest, and it's got my birth month and birth zodiac and birth year, Chinese birth year. So we're gonna go to the next coin now. Oh well, no, let's. This is gonna go side to side. Okay, kind of like a metal positioning, where the United States coins or a lot of other countries go top to bottom orientation. So this is what you call metal. It goes side to side for being upright. And hopefully my camera doesn't mess up. But nice, beautiful starfish on the back. A lot of people like that. It's a real nice coin. Here's another thing, copper plated zinc. Now you're going to get into variations where they made copper nickel, and then they made plated steel for the same year. Now I'm not saying this country, but other countries. And the only way because the coins are identical, but they're different variation, different metallurgy. Anyways, different metals in it, and they changed the Krauss number on it because it's a different variety. But if you take a magnet like this one here, oh, yeah, see, it'll pick up. Huh. Maybe it's not strong enough. Oh, I'm sorry. Copper plated zinc. See, it didn't pick up because it's not steel. I was like copper plated steel. But this is like our coins, copper plated and zinc. And this will corrode very quickly. Um, Bahamas, as you know, is an island, of course. And they didn't make very many of them. I think we make the Bahama coins. Don't quote me. I'd have to look that up. I have a website I can go to. Tells me all the different countries that we mint for, which mostly comes out of the Denver Mint. Denver Mint being the largest coin producer in the world, or coin producer in the world. The Bahamas 5 cent KM60, as you see the kingfish there. The pineapple on the back, isn't that cool? Don't have a minted mark, minted of how many. It either wasn't up at the time or the page didn't have it. But being that it's 2005, they should have had the minted on it. That, or they just don't know how many there was made of. Oop, there we go. There we go. Oop, what do we got here? Right here. Oop, that's inside. Look, I got dog here in there. I don't want a cat, so not cat here. Bahamas 10 cents, same scenario on the crest, and this has some type of looks like carp. To me, it looks like carp. What's the other type of fish they call carp? But anyways, they have that that design on the back. Very nice design. I wish our coins were as beautiful as that, and they could be. That's a 25 cent Bahamas, and with a sailboat on it. Very nice. A lot of people like the ships and sailboats and stuff like that, lighthouses. You know, they actually collect them just for that purpose. Getting to another island, Barbados. There's a lighthouse. Very nice. Like I said, a lot of people collect the lighthouses. This is side to side as well. And as you see, there's only 3 million made of them. That's 1973. And this has some type of fish on the left side, and I know it's not a seahorse. And then pelican on the right. Lighthouse right there in the middle. So that's kind of their crest. Channel icon. And another Barbados. Now, we notice that was KM11 and KM12. So that's the 12th coin in catalog for that country under the Crouch number. Okay, so Barbados hasn't been around long as far as the country, or they changed their name or was taken over, etc. Countries come and go. But Barbados is that's KM12, 1973. So that's the catalog number for it. And then we got we're going to go all the way to Europe. We're going to go to Belgium, and that is ugly, just square plain coin. I don't know if you want to call that art. I don't know. But there's a lot of different coins that they come, like Netherlands got their, one of their coins. Now this orientation is top to bottom. Yep. This is a 5 franc coin. There's 208 million made of them. And like I said, plain, hey, there's nothing on the coin. It almost looks like a token. And this is made of copper, aluminum, and nickel. So there's 3 different metals in that thing. 1991 Belgium 1 franc. kind of boring in the front. At least to me it is. But same thing on the back. Got the crown, but very, I don't know, just plain Jane. There's just no design there. Some Jeep, Oh, I am so tired. There's an 81 fret. Nothing on it. Where's all the lettering? There's a couple of little letters on the bottom. I don't even know what that says. Belgium, you'll find that it says Belgium, and that'll determine the coin as a Belgium coin. If you're trying to figure out, because the hardest thing is, well, sometimes it's dates, because you get into the Oriental and Arabian lettering. Yeah, it's hard to identify it. You actually have to have a calculator. But Belgium is for Belgium, and 20 francs. So what the biggest thing is to know what country the coin comes from. And see, there's nothing there. That design looks like crap. Don't even know why it's on there. Might as well just left it blank like we did the other coin. Now we're gonna get into some older coins from Belgium. This one's a little, I kind of put it in the wrong position. I put the tags on, but it's a 1 franc, and that's also the back. That's reversed. I put it in the wrong. Put the label on the wrong side, stapled, whatever. And this has got a griffin. Kind of looks like a lion. There you go. Belgium. Or Belgium Q is another one. It'll go QUE, Belgium Q, like that one there. And then you got Belgium. This is still Belgium. This is made of zinc. And we're talking back in the 40s. We're making, we're playing around with zinc back in the late 1800s. Not us, but most of the other countries. They're trying to save their gold and silver. That's a pretty cool looking picture. I'm not sure. Looks like a hobo penny. But it's, I don't know, it could be a military cap. That could be a, I don't know, it's light. There we go, a little bit more lighting. That'll have to work. And, yeah, we got top and bottom. 20 centimes. Kind of a French currency they use, like, francs, centimes. As you see, it says Belgium. This is bronze. Bronze is a real nice mixture of metal, copper, whatever. And the coin, when you dig them up, they're greenish, in the ground. Where copper just corrodes or gets all nasty because of the corrosion. And that's a 5 franc Belgium. Nothing too special. I have, quite a few Belgiums, so they're easy to come by. They're not super valuable. But like I said, very plain Jane type coins. There's a 1 franc. Some type of leaf with a crown. Yes, they do make holes in some coins. That's not a drilled coin hole. That's actually what it's supposed to be. Kind of like a Chinese cash coin, but round. Don't know why they put holes in it. I don't know if it was to adjust the weight of the coin. But they came out with a hole. There's a bunch of their coins. 1943, that's a pretty decent old one. Belgium Q, Belgium. And that's made of zinc. And you can see zinc is not a very shiny color They use it on our steel cents. They use a zinc coating to cover the steel, and of course that work came off, and the coin started deteriorating because it's made of steel. But they protected the coin a little bit with zinc layer, and they were able to get it all nice and shiny. These were probably shiny when they came out, but they're just like the zinc parts I was talking about yesterday in my video. They corrode. They turn to dust. I mean, about 100,000 years, 1,000 years from now, 2,000, these coins might not even be around because they're made of zinc. This one here is made of copper nickel. That's actually, no, I got to put it in the wrong orientation. 1908. That's just, somewhat decent price coin, value-wise. But it's only made of copper nickel. You'd think it was silver, back in the early 1900s, like ours and most everybody else's. But that's not the case. A lot of countries didn't have the silver gold to produce out into coinage, so they used whatever metals they could at the time, just to have a coin system, monetary system. This one's zinc, the right way, 5 francs. That's kind of good, nice design type deal. Still a little plain. Of course, I don't do art, I guess. And there's a 1942 Belgium 5 centimes, which is like a nickel to us. It's got a little gold in there. Looks like all the 40s did. I guess you could use them as a washer. That was made of zinc. All right, now we're going to go to South America. We just went from the islands, the Caribbean, and all that to all the way to Europe. Now we're going to go to South America. We're going back across the pond. What the heck? A coin in South America that's got the Queen on it. The long arm of England, United Kingdom. I hate to say it, but they're all over the place. They've been all over the place. You think of, they were like, had the largest fleets of ships and stuff. But anyways, this is the second Queen Elizabeth portrait, crown portrait. Oh, still one of those things. This one goes side to side. So it's a metal orientation. Made of bronze in the back. Man, I should change that. But as long as the coin's protected, I don't care. It's a pretty coin. It's really BU shape. You can see the luster on it. But it's bronze, not copper. There's another Belize. 91. 50 center. Queen Elizabeth II. Made of copper nickel. Don't know how many was minted. I'm going to find a lot of them like that in my collection because they don't have numbers listed. All right, now we're going to go to the Bermuda Triangle, straight to Bermuda, and there they are again. Where is all these United Kingdom people coming from? We got the Queen Elizabeth, 1970. Oop, I did that again. They got a beautiful flower for their, that'd be cool in colorization like that Canada does now. A few other countries. But anyways, there's only 800,000 men. As I said, islands, there's not that many people. It's a small island, so they don't need to make as much coinage as we do when we make billions and billions of coins now. But being a small country, small island country. They don't need that many coins. And here's another Bermuda. 1 center. Queen Elizabeth. And then, did I just, yeah, I just did it. Ha! It's a piggy. I know a lot of coins people have seen before or have had them. This is 3 million of these made. Quite, of course it's a penny, so that's why there's quite a few coins of them made. And then there's a 5 center, of course Bermuda. And this here's got a fishy. So does this one here. Oh. Kind of looks like the same fish, don't it? Well, just to show you what I'm talking about, goes the chain. See, side to side. Young Queen Elizabeth with a crown portrait, and older Queen Elizabeth. There, where they're at. Oh, that's Vicky. Anyways, that's a BU coin, as you see. Plus, look at the minutes. There's only 1 million per minute of them. But on that one there was 2 million made of them. So those are nickels. The back has the same. I don't know what type of fish that was. And then we got ourselves a 25 center, that quarter. Another little scratched up. But came in as a BU coin. Off a little bit somehow. Off a little bit. I wonder if the orientation is. Yeah. I'm almost thinking the orientation is off on that coin. Because that's the way it should look. If you flip it, so it's side to side. Yeah, orientation is fine. All right, then on the next, we're into South America. Should stay right in South America, right? There's the oldest one I got there from this country, 1901, 100 wreath. Not a bad coin. Anybody think it's silver? Well, this one flips side to side. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here we go. We lost the image. Stay around with it. There we go. Nope, it is top to bottom. No, it's side to side. Yeah, no, top to bottom. Okay, well, it's an American coin, South American, Brazil. And it's 100 race, they call it. I think that's how it is, not rise. And then the star that they use is their logo for their country. Almost on here. Brazil. That's an alright coin. We're kind of getting into artistry, but it's still kind of bland. And they're made of, these coins are made of stainless steel when I'm showing you. And they're common coins. The 1901 Reese is really nice. But yeah, 100 Reese. And there's a design. That's not too bad. I wish we had a lady on our coin again. Not Susan B. Anthony or Sacagawea. 10 centavos. Got a little house there, schoolhouse, church maybe. I don't know. Very nice. Here's another stainless steel coin. Now, this is a FAO. FAO is Farmers Association organization. They're all over the world. They do a lot of third world countries or underdeveloped countries to get farming and, you know, to teach them how farming. And I kind of like to aid to the country to help them out. Don't quote me, but that's what I figured it out to be. But this is a commemorative coin for the FAO organization there, and then this is a 2 centavos. 31 million made. There's quite a few, but this is a real nice coin. Stainless steel, of course. Another stainless steel coin. Good thing about stainless steel is it's a little harder to damage. You know, not saying it's not hard to damage, but scratches and all that. But once the scratches get on there, it's terrible looking. But it's a harder substance of metal, and this should not. If they used a good stainless, you see, they didn't use good stainless steel, so this is magnetic, and they make stainless steel that's non-magnetic, so that'll end up rusting and corroding eventually because of the steel that's in it. Be hard to keep. There was no way to probably keep it. You got to keep it out of moisture. I like this coin, kind of like that one coin I showed earlier. It was like, you know, Brazil. Got the lines going through and a portrait. This guy's, I don't know, holding something up on a horse. And 10 centavos, kind of like that design. Kind of looks like the euro dollar design, but it's, you know, definitely not European. And then last Brazilian coin, the boss, the mob boss, 50 centavos, 50-cent piece. Lumen bronze. Anyways, I'm sorry I'm moving along fast because, like I said, the other one was an hour and a half yesterday. And we're going to Bulgaria now. The only coin I have in Bulgaria. And it's a newer one. It's a 2005 Stotinki. Not Stinky, Stotinki. And a little information. See where it looks like it's a B. Looks like another B, A, I, A, P, M, R, backwards R. You could actually type that into Google, and it'll pull up and tell you what country that is, or, you know, give you a search on it. And those letters there, even though that's not an actual A, that might not be an actual, you know, but you can look it up and it'll show you what it is. Same thing with the date on the back. Oh, this is side to side. It's metal, or something that metal orientation. CTOTNHKN. You can type that in, and it'll come up Stotinki, and it'll tell you what country it is. This is a 2000 model, Bulgaria. Don't know, but like I said, this is the last of the bees. Then next time I come on, I'll be going to the C's and all that. And just to give you an idea, we'll share the screen. And these are all the B's. I don't have Bahrain, Bangladesh, Belarus, Benin, Bhutan, Bolivia, Bosnia, Botswana, Brunei, Burkina. Yeah, there's a lot of countries I don't have. Are they going to be harder to find? Maybe, possibly, depending on how new the country is. Oh, I took the coin away. Anyways. Oh, this is a coin that I messed up. I was thinking, somehow I was thinking it was Burma. Well, it is Burma. The country used to be called Burma, but then it changed to Myanmar, which is Southeast Asia or something like that. but it's a 1 paya. I messed up on that date. It's a 1965. Yeah, I was looking at it and I was going to put it in with my bees, and it's like that don't make sense. So I looked it up, and yeah, the cam number. There's only one. I'm going to be showing this off in my M collection, part of my M's. But this is a cool little coin to check out. Right here, with it's at the 699. Like right there, the 3 circle thingamajiggers. Then you see everything is circles and dots. I don't know if that's braille for blind people, but that's how this that 699 looking thing is. The actual tells you the date, and I'll show that to you in another video when I get to the ends. But Myanmar is the actual coin, not Burma. All right, everybody, have a good day. Hope everybody likes this edition. I'm a little well, actually, I'm a lot tired, but let's get this out there. Thanks, guys.